Have you ever thought about what it would be like to live alone? Perhaps as you age, you envision a peaceful life, free from annoying noises, without people interrupting you, and without obligations to anyone. An image of peace, freedom, and total independence. But have you ever wondered if it would really be that way? What if behind this idyllic vision, there are lesser-known aspects that no one really talks about? Maybe you've heard that living alone can be a liberating experience, and to some extent, that's true. However, there's another side to the coin that you only discover when you experience it firsthand. Today, we want to talk to you about the lesser-discussed truths of living alone in old age. We're not here to discourage you. On the contrary, our goal is to give you a realistic, honest, and perhaps even useful perspective on what to expect and how to face the challenges you might encounter. It's important that you watch this video until the end, because you will discover exactly how to best prepare yourself to handle solitude in old age and make the most of it. To this end, we have gathered the experiences of many people who have lived and are living this reality. And we want to share with you the 10 things they don't tell you about living alone in old age to help you understand how to best prepare yourself and, above all, how to make the most of this experience. Because, despite the difficulties, living alone can also be profoundly fulfilling if you know how to manage the various challenges. If you've ever thought about what your life in solitude might be like in the years to come, you're in the right place. You must be your own emergency backup. When you live alone, especially in old age, you quickly realize that you are the only one you can rely on in case of an emergency. If something were to happen, like a fall or a sudden illness, there would be no one to notice it immediately, and this can become a real risk for many people. Always carrying your phone with you, even in the shower or while doing household chores, becomes a fundamental practice. But that's not enough. It might be wise to invest in medical alert devices or smartwatches that can send emergency signals, especially if you live in an isolated area or don't have close neighbors. Installing a safety box with an emergency key outside your home, accessible to trusted individuals, could be a practical and preventive solution. Loneliness. Living alone might seem like a dream for those who love tranquility, and to some extent it is. However, even the most introverted people can feel the weight of loneliness, especially when their social life starts to diminish. Friends may drift away, move, or no longer be as present as before. Spending entire days without having a conversation can become normal, but not necessarily healthy. Even introverts need some form of connection, however minimal. In these cases, a pet can become a great source of companionship and comfort. Having a dog or a cat not only provides a sense of routine, but also gives a reason to interact with another living creature, reducing the feeling of loneliness. House maintenance. When you are younger, keeping a house in order might seem like a manageable task. However, as you age, maintaining the pace becomes increasingly difficult. Small daily chores such as cleaning, repairing, or maintaining the garden can start to feel exhausting and, in some cases, impossible. Physical fatigue can make it hard to complete even the simplest tasks. In these situations, it is essential not to feel guilty about asking for help. Hiring someone for the heavier chores or delegating more complex tasks is a smart choice that allows you to preserve energy for activities that bring you joy. Even considering the idea of downsizing your living space can be a practical and convenient solution. Routine becomes your anchor, living alone in man's building a life based on your habits and this has become even more important over activity daily routine provides you with stability and a sense of continuity, creating a structure to your day. Small gestures, like morning coffee or an afternoon walk, take on even greater value, becoming true moments of connection with yourself. These habits are reassuring and allow you to have control over your time, shaping your life even on the most solitary days. Cooking for yourself might seem pointless, but it's important. Preparing meals for yourself might seem like a waste of time and effort, especially when you don't have to share food with anyone. However, cooking is not just an act of nourishment, it's also a way to take care of yourself. It's a gesture of self-esteem. You don't need to prepare elaborate or abundant dishes, but finding simple, nutritious recipes that you like can turn cooking into a moment of personal care. Learning to appreciate the food you prepare for yourself can improve your overall well-being, as well as keep you healthy. Silence can be as relaxing as it is oppressive. Silence is one of those things that can be both a blessing and a curse when you live alone. During the day, it might seem relaxing, a relief from the hectic days of past life. However, in the evening, that silence can become heavy, oppressive, almost tangible. It can accentuate the feeling of loneliness. Many people find that turning on the radio, the TV, or even listening to a podcast in the background can make the environment livelier and more welcoming. It's a small trick to manage that feeling of emptiness that can sometimes feel too strong. Physical activity requires more effort. Without someone to push or encourage you to move, it's easy to fall into a sedentary routine. However, physical activity becomes even more important as you age. Movement helps not only the body, but also the mind, keeping you active and sharp. Finding ways to stay active, even in small ways, is crucial. A daily walk, some morning stretching, or perhaps enrolling in a senior fitness class can make a difference. The important thing is to create a habit that keeps the body moving and the mind stimulated. Time can become elusive. When you live alone without work commitments or rhythms dictated by others, you might notice that time takes on a different meaning. Days can seem longer or slip away too quickly without a real rhythm. To avoid losing track, creating your own weekly routine can help you maintain control over time. For example, planning some fixed activities, such as grocery shopping, cleaning the house, or dedicating time to a specific hobby on certain days of the week, can help you keep your perception of time clearer and more organized. Decluttering can be a liberating act, but emotionally challenging. When you live alone, getting rid of objects that are no longer needed can be an emotionally complicated task. Every item in your home has a story, a memory, and letting it go can feel like saying goodbye to the past. However, reducing the unnecessary can also be a liberating act. It allows you to create a space that reflects who you are now, not just who you were. It might be difficult at first, but little by little, you can lighten the emotional and physical burden that unused objects carry with them. Social opportunities might decrease, but you can create your own fun. Over time, opportunities to socialize might become less frequent. It's not necessarily because people don't care anymore, but often they are caught up with their family or work commitments. Don't wait for someone to invite you out. Take the initiative yourself. Arrange a coffee with a friend, a book club, or a weekly movie night. Creating these opportunities not only allows you to stay socially active, but also gives you the chance to shape your social life around what you truly enjoy. Have you ever thought about what it would be like to live alone in old age? Are you already living this reality, or perhaps preparing to face it in the future? In any case, knowing the challenges and opportunities of this phase of life allows you to live it to the fullest. It's not just about facing difficult moments, but also about finding smart solutions, creating a routine that gives you stability, and valuing the small things that make each day special. Living alone is not a sentence, but an opportunity to discover new sides of yourself, take care of yourself, and enjoy the freedom that this condition can offer. Remember, however, that you don't have to do everything on your own. Asking for help, seeking the right company, and taking care of your safety are fundamental steps to living peacefully. Every challenge can be overcome with awareness and preparation. So, if you recognize yourself in these situations or have something to add, leave a comment below with your experiences, opinions, and thoughts. Sharing your experiences can be helpful for you and for others who, like you, are living through this phase of life. We thank you immensely for watching this video. If you found this content inspiring, we ask you to give us your valuable like and subscribe to the Perla di Saggezza channel for more similar content. Your support is essential to us. Additionally, share it with anyone you think might benefit from it. See you in the next video.